Hi everyone and welcome to this YouTube channel. Flash Mob Wedding Dance. Dancing at weddings is a time-honored tradition. You could go back centuries and see countless styles of wedding dances, each characterizing a period's popular culture, customs, and behavior. However, it's safe to say that in today's trends, we may have strayed somewhat from the type of dancing you would have seen at a Tudor wedding. Skip forward to 2020, and our wedding dances have evolved over the years to form celebrations that are far more contemporary. Whatever it says about our generation, flash mobs are the latest trend to rock the world of wedding dances. Some more old-school types may tut, but we're here for it. Not sure what makes a flash mob? If you aren't familiar with the craze, the term makes it sound like something Al Capone would have at his wedding. Flash mobs take loads of different forms, but essentially they're a type of group dance that takes place in a public place. It involves a group of people coming together, seemingly out of nowhere, then performing a surprise dance routine in sync. If you're loving the idea of performing one at your wedding and looking for ideas, we're here to help you come up with a routine that is fun and easy to pull off on the day. So we've scoured the internet and rounded up our top 12 wedding flash mob videos. These include everything from movie-themed performances to a bride's 8 siblings raising the roof at the reception. Then to top it off, you'll find the list of our top 10 takeaways for anyone planning on performing a show-stopping flash mob at an upcoming wedding. Let's see what moves you've got. 1. Skylar and Daniel's wedding. In this medley that brings the whole wedding party together, the bride's 2 sisters pulled off a fantastic performance based on a dance that the 3 siblings had choreographed when they were little. After a routine performed by just the 2 sisters, the entire bridal party got up on their feet to add to the bride and groom's surprise. This brilliant flash mob consisted of simple yet slick choreography and a lighthearted feel. It was a roaring success, even though most of the bridal party doesn't even live in the same state. It shows you what you can achieve with video calls. 2. Transforming the father-daughter dance. After the first dance with her new husband finished, the bride and her father took to the floor for the next dance. Then, after starting with a traditional dance, the completely unsuspecting guests and groom were blown away by a father-daughter wedding flash mob. Kudos to the dad, we have to say. He came up with the idea of shaking up the traditional dance. He even got a team of pro dancers in on the ceremony, disguised as venue staff. It's going all out, but clearly fun for everyone. 3. Getting everyone up on their feet, even the kids. Flash mobs can consist of just 1 or 2 people. Or, when they get taken up a level, they can involve a huge group of guests. In this hugely entertaining, upbeat group flash mob, the whole thing was full of fun and energy right from the get-go. From just 2 initial dancers, the group kept growing and growing, until a whole audience was up, involved, and having an amazing time. It took place outside on some simple stage flooring, and that impromptu feel made the surprising work even more brilliantly. 4. Shut up and dance with me. We love the clever way that the bride launched into this flash mob to surprise her new husband. The couple was playing a game of Mirror and Mrs., sat back to back, answering questions about each other. They were asked, who is a better dancer? Quite rightly, the groom voted for the bride as the answer. To prove just how right he was, she then stood up and surprised him with a flash mob dance, which included her dad and bridesmaids too. The flash mob classic song, Shut Up and Dance With Me, came on, and the stage was filled by a super sassy all-female performance, with the groom dragged back on stage to cap it off. 5. Jemmy and Jay's wedding. Gemma is actually a professional club mob dancer, so when it came to her wedding, she was bound to perform an unbelievable flash mob dance. Just as she was finishing the first dance with her now husband, the song stopped all of a sudden. He looked pretty surprised. Guess he thought there must have been some technical error. The DJ came out and comically said that although the groom had made a good effort if he stepped aside, he could watch and see how it was done. Then, Gemma and her all-female powerhouse absolutely stole the show, probably one for brides who want to own it. 6. Maddie and Preston's wedding. This movie certainly stole all of our hearts, so it made the perfect choice for a wedding day flash mob. In this, the Greatest Showman-themed routine, the couple Maddie and Preston kicked off the surprise for their guests with a very moving, heartfelt dance to Rewrite the Stars. After several other routines, the greatest show was the song choice for the bold, empowering finale led by the bride and groom. 7. Surprising Bride Kate. This super energetic routine was absolutely brimming with fun and energy. It was so clear that the bride could not believe what she was seeing. It just shows you how much these surprises mean to people. Throughout this hilarious flash mob, who doesn't love a bit of Kelly Clarkson? Everyone was clearly having loads of fun, the audience, newlywed couple, and dancers alike. 8. Taking inspiration from the theater. During his speech, which takes the prize for the best segue from speech to performance, this father of the bride surprised everyone with an incredibly moving flash mob performance based on the West End musical Les Miserables. One by one, performers stood up to join in with the rendition of One Day More. This routine definitely took inspiration from all the drama and emotion of the theater. What made it even more special was how visibly touched the bride and groom were to see that their loved ones had planned such a special arrangement for them. 9. Oops, I Did It Again. Groomsmen flash mobs are always a brilliant laugh. This wonderfully silly and goofy choreography created some real laugh-out-loud moments for the audience. Plus, it was a total surprise for the bride. Highlights included the fake workout that kicked off the whole thing, followed by a routine to Hit Me Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. These guys left nothing in the tank. 10. Kirk and Valerie's wedding. Next up, we've got another great groomsmen flash mob. This one included some absolutely unbelievable choreography. Obviously, given his professional dancing background, that was bound to be the case, and the perfect starting song choice from Bruno Mars. This stage obviously meant a lot to the couple, as the center stage reception venue was a space where they had both performed together during their time at the Richmond Ballet. 11. A sibling-style flash mob. We love a family flash mob. To surprise their sister, the bride's 8 siblings of all ages got together and performed a joint routine. The flash mob started off with the 4 boys dancing to the Backstreet Boys' cheesy classic, I Want It That Way. Then, after a brilliant series of witty dances, all 8 joined together to perform the song Radha. The cool choice of Bollywood music for the closing routine was incredibly creative and made this flash mob a real standout affair. 12. Mary and Keo's wedding. There have been some pretty large-scale flash mobs in this list, but this one is really on another level. To surprise the bride, every single one of the wedding guests got up to perform Michael Jackson's Love Never Felt So Good. This simple and joyful routine was directed towards the bride, who was up on the stage with the band. Not only did this make a brilliant group celebration, but you could clearly see just how much it meant to her. This is the ultimate way to get everyone involved. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go.